Hello, hello, hello. Holy close-up. When I was setting up the camera, it was like, right now it's like this. But when I was setting it up, it was like my face was like this, like real far away. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? I haven't done a video, like an actual video where you can understand what I'm saying, that it's not all choppy. Definitely need a new phone, so let's see if I could treat myself for Christmas for a new phone. But it's kind of a coincidence that, excuse the sunglasses, kind of gray out. It's kind of a coincidence that when my phone carrier, which is Sprint, I've been with them for about 9 years, when they merged with T-Mobile, it seemed to, the service, just like when I was living in Puerto Rico for a few years, T-Mobile service was bad. I tried it out for a month, had a free month trial. I took the phone back. A friend of mine too was the salesperson, really cool person. I was doing gigs. This person used to come to my gigs, really down to earth, whatever. The person's like, yeah, here you go, and don't worry if you have any problems, bring it back. You know, you don't get charged. And it was literally on day 30, I brought it back and I said, this phone's no good, the service. And they're like, why? What's the matter? I was like, it's the data. It's kind of choppy, because at the time, I wasn't really using it for doing for doing Facebook videos, like live streaming. I was doing it just to watch YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? You know, on the go, you want to see a video, you want to, watch something, a tutorial, whatever. Music video, something funny, comedy, whatever. And it was always like buffering. So I was like, I'm not gonna use this. So basically, I brought it back. I felt kind of bad for my friend, but, they said, bring it back. It's the monthly offer, 30 days, free trial. So then I went with Sprint, and Sprint was much better living in Puerto Rico. And then when I came here, it wasn't too bad. When I drove around the country, it was good in the big cities, but not like out in the mountainous areas or out in the plain states. It was kind of funny, like, Verizon and AT&T, like, those guys got their battle. But it was weird. Some areas would be like telling me I was roaming, even close to home. So I complained a few times, like, oh, we're putting up more cell phone towers, and you should get better service. And it took a little while, but it got better. But what I will say is that I'm just trying to vent. I'm just trying to relax. There was like some bad communication at work, so I'm like just not letting it bother me, because they tell you the day before, you're going to be doing this, this, and this, and then like, you're ready to do it, you come early in the morning, you're ready to do it, and then they'll change the plans and then act like, oh, it's no big deal, when to me it's a big deal because I'm connected to a trailer. I'm literally out the gate, and then you tell me, no, don't do that, go do this other thing, I have to go back in. Just very frustrating. And I know in this business there's always going to be last minute changes, this, that, and the other, but to me a lot of it's the management. It has bad communication. I call, they don't pick up the phone. You text, they don't answer the text like a half an hour later. And it's not just one particular person, it could be like the whole office. You know what I mean? So they definitely got to straighten that out. Give me a second, let me just say thank you to this person for letting me go ahead of him. So yeah, so I'm doing this quick video. I'm going to probably upload it to YouTube. And then from YouTube, I'll put it on the Facebook, because Facebook is just, it's kind of crappy, the what do you call it? It's just, I don't know if it's fake. I'm pretty sure it's probably my phone. It could be because it's an older phone. It could be the data. I don't know. Who knows? But usually when I do a video like this, like we went on vacation, just the four of us, my wife, my two kids that are still living at home. The oldest, she got married. She moved out. She went on vacation too. She went out to Missouri. We were in the Florida Keys, just the four of us. We didn't interact with other people. We just, wearing masks, everything. We tried to stay safe, and, we just went to our hotel, and we just checked out the local sites. Careful, as safe as possible. We did see my family, my mother and father, for a few days, and my sister and her family, but they had gotten tested. My son was tested. My father was tested. I'm always wearing masks. My wife's always, we're very we don't go anywhere. It's just home, work, and home. And that's it. My wife works from home. My kids homeschool. Got one in high school, got one in middle school. So, that's the thing. Trying to be safe. Thank God, knock on wood, nothing yet. So, and I try to make this video brief. Just wanted to say hello. I wanted to vent, get it out of my system. I like to do them live, but you know, I can't read the comments while I'm driving anyway, so this is just you know, so people can understand what I'm saying. I apologize for the choppy audio. For those of you who are friends of mine on Facebook, the audio is it's very frustrating. I like to play it back and listen to it, and if I hear the voice or the you know, the audio is just too choppy, too much missing information, like I'm explaining stuff or talking about something and it just, you're hearing every other word, or it sounds like, and it's like, what the heck did I just say? It's like a bad mix. Remember what was it, the 1980s and 90s, they were taking records and they're going, rick, 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 rick. That's what it sounds like. It's like I'll be talking, I'll be like, hey, so how you doing? And I'm like, what the heck? And it almost sounds like, you know, someone doing it. Like scratching, that's what they used to call it, scratching, DJ scratching. Anyway, I hope you folks are staying safe around the world. I noticed I have 8 subscribers, which I think is awesome. I never asked people to be a subscriber on my YouTube page. I appreciate that. For those of you who are subscribers, if you see this, thank you for you know, tuning in. And yeah, just hang in there. Just stay safe. Please wear your masks. We don't want to see nothing happen to you. I know people who their relatives have passed away. I know people, my cousin's boss went on a trip. He came back 3 days after his trip. He got the virus. So we don't know if he got the virus on the plane or if he got the virus where he was at. You know, I think one of my cousins got it on my mother's side. I don't know about my father's side because that family's kind of spread out and they're doing their own thing mostly. But, you know, so once in a while I'll talk to them, I'll chat with them, especially on Facebook. But, you know, it's just, the numbers are just staggering, breaking records, hospitalizations, deaths per day, you know, per week. The cases, the positivity, it's horrible. So please stay safe. Hang in there. We're going to get through this. So hopefully enough people get, you know, the vaccines or get vaccinated, whatever. Hopefully we'll be all right. And please excuse the clicking. So yeah, I like to try to keep these videos like kind of short. This one's a little bit longer than normal, but for YouTube, I think I get only 10 minutes anyway, so I got to cut it short. So yeah, so folks, take care of yourselves, all right? Be good, be safe, and remember the famous words from the movie parody, the Star Wars movie parody, Hardware Wars. Remember what Augie Ben Doggy said, Luke, be good. And if you can't be good, be careful, all right? So remember, folks, if you can't be good, be careful. All right, take care. It was good talking to you. Thank you for letting me vent my frustration with you know, just work that, you know, the communication, whether it's the office, whether it's, you know, certain individuals, they got to work on it. So I just, you know, I wanted to say something. I said, you know what, I'm not going to bust chops on a Saturday. I was in a good mood. I was hearing some good music, 80s music from a great 80s iconic band, a great album of theirs, like more like a greatest hits album. And I'm there, I'm singing along, and I'm getting into, like, oh, I'm going to take this long trip. And they go, no, don't take that long trip. You're going to do this back and forth all day long. And I'm like, you know, so that's what we're at, folks. But yeah, so take it easy, all right, folks? Be good. And remember, if you can't be good, be careful. Take care. Maybe we'll do another one for YouTube in a few days, all right? Until I can get that Facebook thing straightened out. All right, take care, folks. And try to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.